A lot of Americans are very angry with what you guys are enduring over there. We've been monitoring what's going on with the massacre in your country. It's horrific. It's a disgrace. People here are really angry and upset. Americans want it to stop. It's beyond heartbreaking. They don't want you or anyone hurt anymore there. Enough. But you said you're grateful that President Trump took action against Syria. Why are you grateful?
First, again, I want to express my deep condolences for our Christian brothers and sisters in Egypt and all over the world after the terrorist attacks. As a Syrian and as a Muslim, we stand by your side. Going back to the chemical attack, President Obama's broken red line, he fueled ISIS and the extremists by creating a vacuum for them to operate. He broke his promise and he broke a lot of people's hearts in Syria. He encouraged terrorists to do more. He led a lot of people into desperation to join extremist groups like ISIS. I'm very grateful, I'm very thankful as a Syrian and as a refugee who was forced to leave his country after I was gassed to death, after I was living under siege for more than 2 years. I'm very grateful for President Trump's action against the criminal. I'm grateful for the United States. I'm very grateful for everyone who is trying right now to stand up against a dictator, to try to do the right thing, which is taking out Assad out of power, because this man is a brutal dictator. He's worse than Hitler. He killed his own people. 500,000 people were killed in the past 6 years. And all what President Obama did was watching and giving us false statements and false messages of hope. He helped Bashar al-Assad into this slaughter. He lied to the American people. He lied to the world. He lied to us Syrians when he said that he took the chemical weapons away. 3 days ago, Bashar al-Assad proved that it was a lie, that Assad still have chemical weapons. So what did Obama do? He escaped Assad from punishment under the allegation of taking out his chemical weapons. He didn't take out his chemical weapons, and he did not punish him. That should raise a lot of questions. That should make people start asking, why did he do that? Why did he lie to the American people and to the entire world about chemical weapons?
Kassem, you wrote an editorial for the Wall Street Journal. It's entitled The Rubble of Obama's Syria Policy. And you said you told the Obama administration about the massacre, the slaughter of children, men and women, the rape of women, the wholesale slaughter. It is absolutely an international disgrace. But you say you figured it out why Obama did not act in Syria. Why?
Because he was sold out for the Iranians. He wanted to do anything to make the Iran deal possible. He was too worried about his legacy. President Obama wanted to become the president who didn't use force and got the deals done. Well, sir, you cannot make deals with dictators. You should punish dictators. You should hold them accountable. He made a deal with the Iran dictatorship. He made a deal with Assad. He made a deal with the Russians. He made deals with all dictators, with Cuba, with a lot of dictators. This should raise a lot of questions. Instead of holding dictators accountable, you're making deals with them. And the people, the innocent people, civilians like us, are paying the price. We're collateral damage. He talks about moral standards while he's very, very away from any kind of principle. He let people die because of his dreams about legacy, about a failed legacy. The only legacy he's going to have is the atrocity that he brought for Syrians, the children who drowned at the sea while they were fleeing for their lives. Yeah. Ilan al-Kurdi's image will haunt him forever, and so is the pictures of the children who were gassed to death in 2013 and 2017.
You know, Kassem, you have said, too, that you do not want to be a refugee, that you want to stay in your home place in Syria. Do others agree with you about that, about wanting to stay in Syria, not becoming refugees? And do they agree with your feelings about President Obama?
I want to say to everyone who's listening right now, you should go back to the beginning, to 2011, when the Syrian people from the north to the south were all demonstrating in the streets, challenging the Assad dictatorship. We were chanting and singing for freedom. to have free elections. We wanted to live as equal citizens. We wanted to make our country a better country for everyone. We did not rebel and sacrifice our families and our future and everything we have. So we will become refugees in the United States or Europe. We don't want to become refugees. We want to go back home. I'm an activist. I am with a lot of connections with Syrians inside and outside of Syria and different parts of the world. And we all share the same ambition. We all share the same hope. We want to go back home. We want to build our country. We want to have free elections. We want to have a democracy. We want all to live as equal citizens, regardless of our religious or ethnic background. We deserve a chance. For everyone who says that Bashar al-Assad, whoever is going to replace Assad might be worse, Assad is the worst. Assad is worse than Hitler. This man destroyed the country and killed 500,000 people and displaced half of the country, gassed people to death, raped thousands of women. Please check out the Caesar report about people who got tortured to death in images that only looks like the concentration camps from World War II. Anybody who will replace Bashar al-Assad will be better than him. And if you will just give me a chance to send another message for President Trump, if you may let me. President Trump, please, what you did was amazing. What you did was giving us Syrians hope, giving us refugees hope that we're going to come back home one day. Please take out Assad. Please. He's still killing people with barrel bombs, with cholesterol bombs, with napalm. Yesterday, he killed a lot of people. Please take him out. Please help us go back home. We want to stay home. We don't want to become refugees.
Kassem Eid, we are so grateful for you and for coming on the show. We'd love to have you on again. Please come back soon. Thanks again.